So I kind of have a zoo at home, so I love to spend time with my family and my animals.
What animals do you have?
Okay, so my Sphinx cat.
Okay.
And then we have 4 dogs.
4 dogs?
Yeah.
Wait, what kind of dogs?
So we got 2 Chihuahua mixes and then a Pomeranian and a King Charles. So all like little ones. So they don't like take up too much space. But yeah, we got a lot of animals. We just got chickens.
What's up, everyone? Today we're out here with Aviella.
Hello!
And we are walking in this beautiful lake, as you can see behind us. So tell me about where you grew up. You grew up in New York?
Yeah,
what was that like?
So I'm from upstate New York, small little town called Fairport.
Woodstock area?
Fairport, New York.
Oh, Fairport. Okay.
Yeah, so it's in Rochester. Kind of sort of like Buffalo, Syracuse, over there, upstate. And lived there my whole life until I was 14, and then I moved to California. My whole family knew like this is what I've always wanted to do. So my parents and my younger sisters got up and moved cross country for you. Me.
Wow.
Yeah, we left everything. Family, their jobs.
So did you start singing at a very young age?
My whole life.
And your parents were really supportive from the very start.
Mm-hmm.
Wow. And why did you move over at such a young age?
You know, I've never had any doubts about anything that I've done, and I've always had the strong passion for music and knew that this is what I wanted to do with my life. So I had actually begged them to move here. It was a long process. It wasn't like a quick decision for them. And it was pretty tricky in the beginning, like my dad trying to transfer and changing schools for me and my younger sisters, and my mom came here, actually just her, while my dad was trying to switch his job and find a house here. So yeah, it was a big decision for my family.
And were your parents in the creative field at all, or?
No, actually. Yeah, neither of my parents are in music.
Wow.
Yeah.
So it was just like out of nowhere for you.
Yeah.
Jeez. And what about your siblings?
So I have 2 younger sisters, so 3 girls, and it's funny, we actually had a viral video singing a Meghan Trainor song like a few years back now, but we all sing together sometimes, and we always grew up that way. Like,
so they could sing too?
Mm-hmm.
Interesting.
Yeah.
So not the parents, just you 3.
Yeah, isn't that funny?
Wow. And how was the transition out to California?
I loved it.
Oh.
Yeah, like I feel so myself here. Like I can wear what I want. I've always felt that way. It's like such a place for expression, I feel like.
And when you went to school and everything was a transition, like did you go to music school or singing school or anything? So how did you get started when you like came out here?
Just actually YouTube videos. Yeah, so I've been making YouTube covers since I was like 8, and it's funny because our YouTube channel was actually just like a family YouTube channel. So it wasn't even under my name.
Yeah.
It was like a mix between my name and my sister's name. And then I just decided I wanted to make covers. So I learned how to play guitar when I was 10 and started singing and putting videos together.
You knew you were going to do this from a very young age, and you had the YouTube channel. When did you start working with various other artists and really just get integrating into the music world?
So I found electronic music maybe 6 years ago now, and it started off on SoundCloud. So I would work with producers and they would send me tracks, and I just continued to feature on songs. So I did over 50 collaborations and features before I worked on my own solo artist project and got signed to Steve Aoki's label.
Wow. Who would you say is a favorite artist that you've worked with?
Ooh, that's such an interesting question because I feel like I've done a lot of subgenres of EDM and they're all different. So it's tricky to pick a specific person, but like it's cool because I've worked with Slushy and Arm & Hammer and all different kinds of subgenres within the music world of electronic music.
Is there a specific genre of electronic music that you prefer singing in?
No, I like it
Really?
all, but I love house.
Ah.
Like housey kind of music. That is so my vibe right now.
Oh wow, like tech house, funk house, or just deep house,
just
any
house. I love it.
What are some of the challenges that you faced in the industry or just working on music?
Ooh, that's a good one. I think a really important part of learning music is being involved in every aspect of it. Like right now I work on my own social media accounts, so I'm doing all of my own social media management, and I think that finding a good team is really important, and that's a big part of it. Yeah.
Okay, and so are you posting on social media like each platform every single day, or how do you manage that?
Yeah, I have so much fun with it though, because I feel like I have so much creative expression there and a lot of freedom to do what I think is cool. So I like to bring fashion into it, and in addition to music, obviously, it's just a fun creative outlet for me.
Yeah, how is time management for you? Like, how do you balance doing like music and social and all the other work?
I'm just taking it day by day. Honestly, I'm having so much fun. Like doing a lot of writing sessions especially has been cool, because when I was featuring on music, I was writing mostly everything by myself in my room.
Yeah.
And lately I've been working in LA a lot with other artists and collaborating and co-writing sessions, and it's so cool to bounce ideas off each other.
Usually in a session, how does it work when creating like a song together? Like, do you usually do the vocals first, or do they do the beat first and you work off that?
So pretty much all my sessions have been so quick, which is really cool because everyone sees the vision. So a lot of times they'll get in the room, and I work with a lot of people from Sweden, and they're like so amazing writers and producers. So when we get in the room, usually there's like a piano, and I'll sit down with the producer and say, okay, can we do like a housey kind of a vibe? And then they'll start with some chords.
You really like your house.
I know exactly what I'm listening for. And then once they start that and they'll kind of loop it, I'll come up with some quick melodies, and usually I'll go into a session with an idea already together, and I'll start like a Google Doc so everybody's on the same page. We just all put our ideas in. So it's really fun.
When you typically write your songs, like what do you like to write about, or like where does it come from, the inspiration?
Independence and power. And I think like the strength in finding yourself and being confident with who you are, that's a big thing for me.
Usually when you write a song and like from start to finish, like how long does that take you?
For me, it's quick. Usually I could write a song in probably 15 to 20 minutes.
That's it?
And sometimes, most of the time, the idea of the song comes to me like simultaneously with the melody.
Yeah.
So I'll hear it all together, and then it just like comes out that way.
I feel like everything is just so easy for you. You're like, oh yeah, this is it, and I got it, and we're here, and we're done. I'm like, wow. Do you go on tour a lot as well?
I've actually never been on tour, so it's been really cool. I've been able to perform at EDC and lots of times in LA, which is so awesome, and then obviously the New York State Fair and places in upstate New York, Madison Square Garden, so that was really cool. I did get to go to Vietnam and perform there, and that was awesome, but that's the first place that I've been like adventuring to. So I would definitely love to have a tour someday, like an Aviella tour. That would be so cool.
Did you have a specific moment where you're just like, wow, this is like amazing?
Literally every single time I'm on stage, it feels like home to me.
Wow.
Like the crowd interaction and just the way that I'm able to take a song that I've written and connect with the audience and see how they feel and really feel that. It's the best feeling in the world.
What would you say is up and coming for you?
Ooh, I've got so much music that I'm really excited about, so I cannot wait for everybody to hear it.
And so you've been with Monstercat for quite some time now. How has that been?
Amazing. So I'm trying to think of the first time that I released on Monstercat. I think it was before the pandemic, so a few years back. And I had a song with Mern, that's where it started. So once I had that song out, I started working with Slushy. We put out some songs on there that ended up on Rocket League and Fortnite and Pixel Terror. And it's just been so amazing.
How do games work? Like, do you get residuals for that when you have your songs on there, or is it just like a one-time thing?
Yeah, so it's amazing because all of the people that go on and play the games, they like stream the song also. So it's the coolest thing, because I actually had a few viral videos when I posted about the Slushy song that I worked on with him, because my voice is kind of like pitched up. So we started with one of my top lines, and he took it and chopped it and then like pitched the vocal and repeated it, so it went in kind of like a loop.
Yeah.
So I posted about it, and everyone was like, oh my gosh, I didn't even know that was like a human singing.
A human?
Yeah, because it sounds kind of like robotic, which is a really cool effect that he put on it. So that was a fun moment.
Wow. What other videos of yours have gone viral? Because you mentioned a lot of like viral videos.
So I did a lot of YouTube when I was younger. So I did like a Nicki Minaj super bass cover that was really fun, and I kind of directed it. So I had my little sisters like pop up from behind the couch, and they did like little harmonies, and that was fun. And then since then, I've kind of made my YouTube account more dedicated to like my own releases, and my TikTok is kind of my creative space now. Yeah.
How do you think TikTok has changed like the playing field for artists?
It's been amazing. I think it's so cool how like a 15-second to 30-second, 1-minute video can have the amount of interaction that it does. Yeah.
Because right now, like, or recently I heard like with Halsey, it's like, oh, her manager said that she needs to focus on more TikTok and like be more viral and like have these moments. Do you think that's also like negatively impacting artists because they have to think about TikTok now and like do specifically like, I guess, videos for that crowd?
I think potentially. For me, I don't feel that way personally, because I think that it's a new space to connect with other people.
Yeah.
And I think the cool thing about social media that has really helped my mindset is feeling like if you don't want to see a certain thing, you don't have to see it. Like, you can filter it out. So to keep social media positive, like, let's focus on the accounts that we want to see that are making a positive change or a good impact in our lives.
Out of all the platforms that you post on, what's your favorite? 'Cause I know you mentioned like YouTube, TikTok, Instagram, like all of it.
I really do love social media, but I think Instagram's my favorite right now. I'm just having a lot of fun with fashion specifically, and I think sharing my music there is also really fun, and I've been able to build like a cool connection with my followers.
Yeah.
So it's been cool.
What do you think of the whole like Instagram turning into TikTok thing?
I think it's cool. Plus, I kind of feel like if you're posting something on TikTok, you don't really have to change the content too much.
Yeah.
Personally, you just
post the same video twice.
Yeah, exactly.
I do the same thing.
Yeah.
That's
Why
true.
not?
I feel like it's like a different audience on both, so no one really like overlaps as much. So it's like fine. Talking about what you're looking forward to doing in the future and like what you're up to in the future, would you ever stray away from electronic music, or is this what like you think you'll be in for?
Ooh. I'm open to all genres. Like, I really love dance music, and I'm having so much fun with it, and I think that there's so many elements of a certain genre that you can pull into other genres as well, which I think is so cool about music. And I really am excited for the future of music, because I feel like all of the genres are kind of like, you can do whatever you want and you don't have to be put in a specific box. Yeah. Which I think is cool.
I did an interview with someone else, and they were saying how electronic music was unique because no one really knows what the artists look like, and it doesn't matter.
Ooh.
Versus like pop stars and pop artists, like they have to have a certain look, they have to dress a certain way.
Yeah.
But it's like half of us, like we don't even know what, like, I don't
Marshmallow,
know.
for example.
Yeah, like we don't know what they look like. Like, it doesn't matter. It's just more about the music.
Yeah, exactly. Oh, that's a really cool point.
But yeah, I thought that was interesting. I never thought of it that way, and I'm like, huh, now that you say that, it's like different.
Yeah.
But I feel like since you're a singer or vocalist, you have to dress up more.
Well, I have fun with it too. I think there's so much creative expression that I can use in that aspect, so I think that it's fun to be able to play around with like different looks. And, yeah.
Where would you say your style inspiration comes from?
Ooh, that's such a good question. I've always dressed very unique, I think. And
even in New York, like when you were younger?
Yeah, I was actually really severely bullied when I was younger. And music was definitely my outlet for that. So I would turn all of my negative emotions into something positive, which would be my music. And I think my fashion actually was inspired from when I was really little, because I never wanted to change. I always wanted to keep that uniqueness about myself and not let people's negativity affect me.
Wow. When you say that you were bullied at a young age, do you think that music really helped you, like, 'cause right now I see you, you're like so like happy and like so positive about life and everything, like what got you there?
Definitely, music has helped me through a lot. Also, I have done a lot of volunteering in my life, and I think being able to help other people has also really inspired me to live every single day to the fullest.
Wow. What kind of volunteering were you?
So I actually put together a little singing and guitar show, and I would perform all around, and I would raise money for the soldiers, and I would raise money for hospitals, and I also used to sing at the nursing home when I was really little. So I would learn oldies music, and I would watch all of the elderly people in their wheelchairs like line up, and their heads would be down, and then as soon as they'd hear like a familiar song, they would just like pop up and be so excited. And seeing that at such a young age really meant a lot to me. And I remember that stemmed from my great grandmother, who I was kind of too young to realize at the time. After she passed away, I wanted to do something to really positively affect people's lives.
Do you still volunteer today, or?
Yeah, I do
still
actually.
Oh wow. Same thing?
Yep.
How do you have time for everything?
I like to prioritize the important things.
So in between like all of the work that you're doing and volunteering and social media, do you still have time? Like, what are your hobbies besides that? Like, do you have time for hobbies?
Yeah, I love Disneyland. I also I have a hairless cat, and she's so much fun.
A sphinx?
Yeah, I have a sphinx. So I like to incorporate my fashion into that too, and like, I like to get matching outfits for the
Oh my god, wait,
us.
I want to see photos of this.
Okay, yeah.
Oh my god.
It's so much fun. So I'll usually wear like a matching scrunchie with like a matching sweater of hers, and that's always fun. And obviously spending time with my family is a big thing for me.
Are you still really close to your sisters?
Yes.
And are they still in music, or what are they up to now?
So my middle sister is going to school for speech pathology.
Oh wow.
Yeah, so she's helping people. And my youngest sister, she is traveling all over. So she's been having an amazing time doing that.
I feel like it's like, you've seen those TikTok videos like, oh, like, you might not have money, but you'll never be young traveling in Europe again. Like, I felt like that was just like that moment right there.
Yep. That is my youngest sister, definitely.
What are some other hobbies that you have?
Okay, so I kind of have a zoo at home, so I love to spend time with my family and my animals.
What animals do you have?
Okay, so my Sphinx cat.
Okay.
And then we have 4 dogs.
4 dogs?
Yeah.
Wait, what kind of dogs?
So we got 2 Chihuahua mixes, and then a Pomeranian and a King Charles. So all like little ones. So they don't like take up too much space. But yeah, we got a lot of animals. We just got chickens. So I'm like tending to the chicken coop, and we put it in the garden. So
why did you get chickens?
I love chickens, and I'm so excited for the eggs also. Like
Fresh eggs.
Yeah, I love cooking. That's a huge fun hobby for me actually. So I'm excited about that. Yeah, we've got chickens, and then a bunny.
A bunny too?
Guinea pig.
A
rat.
Wait, what?
Yeah, so pretty much a zoo.
Is there more?
know.
I'm like waiting for you to like, just list
tropical
off.
fish.
Fish?
Yeah.
So who tends to all of these pets?
We all take our turns.
Wow.
Yeah.
And how'd you get the rat?
Okay, so the rat was actually from a feed store.
Oh.
And they were basically saying like it's gonna be snake food. So we were like, let's just try and save one. And we did. We bought it, I think it was like $1, and have had it for a year now.
Wow.
And he's the happiest little rat ever.
I hear rats are really smart.
They really are. I had pet rats when I was younger also, and I just remember, so I mean, the love for animals has been there a really long time.
When you moved from New York to California, did you have pets that you brought with you?
No.
Oh.
No, we got everything fresh here. So it's been like 10 years of every year getting a new animal.
What other animals have you had in the past?
Well, we had the rats, and we had a bird in New York, and we also had dogs. So kind of similar. Nothing's really changed.
Dang, I feel like your family is like a lot of fun and a lot of like, not chaos, but like a lot going on.
Yeah, organized chaos, I'd say.
That's awesome. Yeah. I guess it's just like a fun question, but for Disneyland, like what's your favorite land and like favorite ride?
Ooh.
I actually was just there Wednesday, so.
Okay, well what's yours?
What?
Yeah.
Right now I would say Star Wars Land.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I mean obviously I feel like the newest ride.
Yeah, it's so cool.
Yeah.
I just went on it for the first time not too long ago.
The maglev?
Yeah.
It's insane.
But I grew up going to Disney World a lot. And I feel like they're so different. Have you been to Disney World?
Yes.
Yeah. So Disney World feels like so much bigger.
What's your favorite park there?
I don't remember because I was so young. So I'd love to go back sometime soon and see it again, like with fresh eyes now as an adult, because I have such good memories there. But here, I don't know, because I just honestly love to go and walk around and get some good food and just like sometimes
that's
just
what
sit
I
and
do
people
too.
watch.
I have
so fun.
I have a magic key, so what I do is I
me
just
too.
Go there and like sit and then work and just like be in the environment
it's so
and
nice.
eat.
I know, same.
That's so funny.
Yep.
Dang.
Disney things.
Yeah, just Disney things, casual.
Yep.
Is there anything else that you wanted to talk about before I close out the interview?
I would just love to say to everybody, please keep doing what you love, keep pursuing your passions, go for it. You never know if you never try.
That's good advice.
Thank you.
One last question.
Yeah.
Well, what do you want to be remembered for?
I love that. I want to be remembered as the person who shares kindness, as much kindness as I possibly can, and also as an inspiration to people to continue doing what you love.
Wow, short and sweet. Cool, well thank you for jumping on today, and yeah, we will see you next time.
Thanks for having me.
Bye everyone.
Bye.